Mastering life's true focus, controlling what's within. Welcome, everyone. Today, I want to discuss a powerful insight that can truly transform how we experience life. This insight comes from the philosophy of ancient wisdom, reminding us of a simple, yet often overlooked truth. Our main task in life is to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. To seek good and bad not in the things outside us, but in our choices and reactions. At first glance, this idea may sound obvious, but let's dig deeper. Imagine if every day, instead of trying to manage the world around us, we focused on controlling our own reactions and mindset. How much peace could we create by just accepting what's out of our control? Part 1. The Philosophy of Control. To bring this philosophy to life, let's break it down. Think about how often we feel stressed, angry, or disappointed because of things outside our control. Maybe you're caught in traffic and start feeling frustrated. Maybe your coworker got promoted over you, or your partner didn't meet your expectations. In each case, our natural reaction is to want things to be different, to wish we had power over the situation. But here's the hard truth. We don't control the traffic, our coworkers, or even the reactions of the people closest to us. What we do control, however, is our response to these situations. By recognizing that external events are outside our reach, we free ourselves from the constant need to change them. Instead, we can focus on managing our own thoughts, actions, and emotions. This is the essence of what philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius taught. They believed that true freedom comes from shifting our focus inward, from controlling our own choices rather than being bound to external outcomes. Part 2. Everyday Applications of Inner Control. Let's bring this to a more practical level. Here are some real-life scenarios where this mindset can make a huge difference. 1. The traffic jam test. Imagine you're driving to an important meeting, and suddenly, you're stuck in a massive traffic jam. Most people would feel their frustration rise, gripping the wheel, checking the clock every few seconds. But what if, instead of focusing on the jam, you reminded yourself, can I control this situation? The answer is no. So, instead of stressing, you could take a deep breath, accept that you're delayed, and perhaps use the time to listen to an inspiring podcast or audiobook. By shifting your focus to what you can control, your reaction, you're turning a stressful experience into a moment of learning. 2. The power of choice in relationships. Let's take a relationship example. Imagine you've had an argument with your partner. It's natural to feel the urge to change their perspective, to get them to understand you. But remember, their thoughts and actions are beyond your control. What you can control, however, is your response. Instead of escalating the situation, try asking yourself, what's my role in this? And how can I respond in a way that maintains my inner peace? This may mean taking a pause, reflecting on your own emotions, or expressing your feelings calmly. It's about choosing inner peace over winning an argument. 3. Building a mindfulness habit. Another effective way to incorporate this philosophy into daily life is by developing a mindfulness routine. Practicing mindfulness helps you cultivate awareness of your thoughts and emotions without needing to act on them immediately. The next time you feel stressed or triggered, try this exercise. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and observe the thoughts that arise. Acknowledge them without judgment. This simple habit trains your mind to pause and focus on your own responses rather than trying to control the world around you. Part 3. Tools for practicing control in your daily life. Here are a few more tips and techniques that can help you embrace this mindset. 1. The pause and reflect technique. When you feel a strong emotional response, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? This simple question can break the cycle of immediate reactions and help you think more rationally. For example, if you're upset by someone's criticism, reflect on whether you can control their opinion. Most of the time, you'll realize that you can only control your response. This method can help you reduce stress and avoid unnecessary conflict. 2. Journaling for inner peace. Consider starting a control journal. Every evening, take 5 minutes to write down events that triggered strong emotions and examine whether they were within your control. Over time, this journal becomes a tool to see patterns and understand how often we stress over uncontrollable things. You might write, "Today, I was frustrated because my project got delayed, but I couldn't control that. I chose to focus on finishing what I could instead." This practice builds resilience and helps you reinforce the habit of focusing on what's within your reach. 3. Using visualizations. One powerful visualization is to picture yourself as a ship on the ocean. You can navigate and adjust your sails, but you can't control the wind or the waves. This image serves as a reminder that life will always bring unexpected challenges, yet your power lies in how you navigate through them. It's about adapting rather than resisting. Part 4. The life-changing benefits of this philosophy. When you start applying this mindset, you'll notice changes in many areas of your life. You may feel less stressed since you're no longer trying to control the uncontrollable. You'll likely feel more empowered, knowing that your reactions are your choice. In relationships, you'll experience less tension because you're not focused on changing others, but rather on managing your own responses. Let's take a final example. Imagine that despite your best efforts, things just aren't going your way. Maybe it's a series of small frustrations, a missed train, a canceled meeting, or a disappointing meal. Instead of allowing these moments to ruin your day, remind yourself of this philosophy. I can't control the situation, but I can control my response. By choosing calmness and acceptance over frustration, you'll find that your mood and overall outlook on life begin to shift. You're no longer a victim of circumstances, but an empowered individual with the freedom to choose your reaction.